It's going to be speed, I think, and similar to the New York Rangers, but also speed from their back end. They got 2 or 3 guys in their defense that skate as well as any forward. So being able to slow that team down and play in their end is a real important part of what we do against any team, but certainly with these guys. So it's putting the puck in the right way. It's making sure we're physical and making sure we're staying on the right side of the bodies.
Do you have an update on Alexander Barkov and Evan Rodrigues?
We're confident they're both going to play today. So they both came off their injuries feeling well. We still have to put them on the ice. We didn't skate yesterday, so we've kind of pushed back. We want to get a little more healing time, but we think they're both in tonight.
Mackie Samoskevich called up. Will he be in as well?
No, that was emergency recall. After the game, there was the potential that neither would play, so we're on the other side of the country, so we had to make sure that we had enough forward skaters.
And Nick Cousins on IR?
Correct.
There.
Nothing. So he's in the concussion protocol. He wasn't feeling great when we left. We didn't want to bring him into Colorado at altitude. We wanted him to go back and start that healing process and work with our doctors. So there never is with this. This can be another 3 or 4 days or undetermined. It's unfortunately with these injuries, they're hard to predict, and we're certainly always err on the side of caution with these things.
You talked about the speed, and obviously there's a couple game breakers in the NHL. They're kind of stepping up. Nathan McKinnon's definitely one of those guys. Just the unique challenge of taking him out tonight.
Well, you can have him, and then you don't, right? Like, because he's explosive. He can go from dead still to just faster than everybody on the ice. When he builds speed, I mean, at least, he's winding up at the other end. You can see it coming. When he's beside you in the offensive zone, then he's 10 feet away from you. That's the real challenge, a unique and dynamic players like this. So we want to have the puck as much as we possibly can. That's the best way to control their offense, and then make sure that when they're coming down the ice, there's no easy ice to play on.
Goaltender for tonight?
Yeah, Sergei goes again.
For him personally, riding a 5-game win streak, what's the biggest thing that sticks out to you during the
He looks very, very quiet at times and then very explosive. And I think what I'm hopeful here, Katie, is that you're seeing him kind of blend into the style of defense. So there should be more quiet time for him instead of a high volume. We don't give up a lot of shots or even shot attempts. We're elite at that. But that means the goalie's waiting for it, and it takes a very mentally strong goalie to kind of sit there for 5 or 6 minutes, and then he has to get across the ice on a player like McDavid or a player like McKinnon here today. So mental toughness, experience, really important, but I think he's starting to kind of get an understanding of what it's going to look like in front of him. Be real critical tonight, but it's a veteran's job right now, and he's done it incredibly well.
Thank
Okay,
you.
guys. Yep.